Hello and welcome to the internet. My name is ShakeDragon7 and welcome to this little series I decided to do because why not? I'm totally doing this in between right now and until I start my next major Let's Play. So yeah, we have Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows. I kind of figured it would be fun to go back and try out a new Shovel Knight game, I guess. Not a new one, it's been out for a while. But yeah, it's been about a year since I played through Shovel Knight's story, so why not do Plague Knight's story now? There we go, that's the name of the file. Alright, let's just get right into it, I guess. Alright, a simple goal for a simple alchemist. Let's get into this. Or not. Okay, so that right there is basically showing off the main mechanic and the main thing that differentiates Plague Knight from the other two knights. Plague Knight has I'm probably gonna say, I guess I'd say the most movement out of any of the knights. I guess we haven't seen King Knight quite yet, but at the time of recording this, that's just kind of relevant, I guess. Because, you know, like I said, he's not really out yet. But, yeah, Shovel Knight, or not Shovel Knight, Plague Knight has 2 jumps. However, each one doesn't really have that much vertical height. But he also has a bomb jump, so if you throw out a bomb, which is like your basic attack, and then you hold down the button, you can fly. So yeah, Plague Knight has a ton of aerial movement. Like I said, probably more than either of the other knights. Theoretically, Spectre Knight could stay in the air longer, but he can only do that in certain areas, whereas Plague Knight could get the same air time pretty much no matter where he is. I mean, again, you could use your surroundings to your advantage a bit, but it's not really as relevant to Plague Knight. Why do I keep getting all these names mixed up? And wait, I can't get this. So these little green things I keep collecting, and that was pretty close. I'm used to one of the upgrades from later on. Anyway, those green things I keep collecting, those are cipher coins. These are what we use to upgrade throughout the game. So a couple upgrades are gained through just having gold, but others require cipher coins. Well, actually no, it's usually that they require both. Which will make a bit more sense as we progress through the game. I think there are about 30 coins in each level, but you definitely do not need all of them to become close to 100% in the game. Now, these tonics right here, they can temporarily add to your life. So, they give you another slot, and they just, I guess, sort of like fill up the last empty slot. And it lasts until you die. So, they can be quite useful at times. Other times they can be not so useful, like if you die from jumping in the spikes, because you're just an idiot. I'm sure that's happened to me plenty of times, so... And I'm sure it'll happen to me plenty of times in this Let's Play. Because I'm just dumb like that, I guess. But yeah. They definitely are extremely useful, especially for boss fights, because you can just kind of like give yourself more health before or like during a boss fight. And they actually allow you to collect some of them before the boss fight. I don't just mean to, like before you die, like they're in the room before the boss, so it's pretty helpful. Not what I was trying to break open, but okay. So yeah, Plague Knight is definitely the hard. I'm not sure if I'd say Plague Knight or Spec Knight is harder to control, but definitely controlling Plague Knight takes a lot more time to understand than controlling Shovel Knight. The DLC Knights are definitely a lot harder to understand, but believe me when I say that, like, they make Shovel Knight look really, really lame. Once you get the hang of them, they're extremely fun. And turn an already really fun platformer into something more, I guess. Okay, that was close. That jump can be a little tough to make, I guess. Particularly just because you have to also have good control of your attacks. But, I mean, like I said, like, nothing in this level in particular is that bad. There's some stuff later on that is definitely extremely difficult. I don't think oh, yeah, bottom momentum right there. Another thing to mention too is that this playthrough is a lot harder than the regular Shovel Knight playthrough. So, yeah. Like, along with Plague Knight just being harder to control, a lot of the level design is just... Excuse me, a lot of level design is just more challenging. So, yeah. But trust me, like I said, it's so much fun. It's very good, and I honestly can't wait for King Knight. I mean, out of the three, he's bar none, or like by far my least favorite, and the one I'm kind of least interested in, but I still have enough faith in Yacht Club to just do a good job that I'm very, very excited. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. I feel like this part's gonna give me a lot of trouble. I'm gonna just skip this. Oh yeah, another thing to mention about Plague Knight's aerial control is that he can stall in the air using his bombs. So that gives him even more time to sort of adjust. I don't think I mentioned this, but we did see it earlier. You are able to use bomb jumping to break things that are above you. I really just above you, but still. So that can be useful to know at times. Okay. Keep thinking we're like really close to the end. Okay. Alright. Wait a second. I'm not 100% certain I've ever gotten all coins in a level before. Because that should be all of them. I mean, I probably have in this level, but... wrong thing. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, that's the level. Alright, so of course, Black Knight back to foil our schemes yet again, but bombs seem to be a bit too much for him. Another thing to note about the boss knights in particular, I feel like the same thing does apply to Spectre Knight, is that bosses usually aren't difficult. Keyword usually. I'd say each knight does have a few bosses that are honestly really challenging. For example, like with Plague Knight, the Propeller Knight battle is absolutely infuriating. And that's something I'll be probably ranting about a lot when we get to that. Unless I just miraculously do it first try. But yeah, usually the bosses aren't super difficult. But again, levels themselves are often a lot more challenging. Fine, you racist prick. Insulted me for my damn bird face. How about no? Wait, no. No, that's not what I... Okay. How about no? How about no? No. No. No, no, no. I'm sorry, that's probably a lot more annoying than I intended it to be. The game just didn't want this to break. Get fucked. Let's go! Alchemy awaits, my fellow brethren. And I also like how Shovel Knight can be seen up there. Roaming around town. Alright, well, let's get to it. Damn it! Alright, just 10 shy. But there might still be a little bit I can purchase, yeah. So, first thing, this. This is the reason that you may have seen me falling back a little bit. Because so with bursts, you can actually get different types of bursts that usually have different offensive capabilities. The one exception is the float burst. It's not equipped. There we go. This allows you to slow your descent, and you can cancel that descent at any time. I believe you can also cancel it, and then maybe not. I kind of had a feeling you could, but whatever. It makes sense that you can't. Anyway, yes, this is admittedly sort of like an easy mode for the game, but considering how challenging some of the platforming and combat can be later on, it is really useful, and I feel like it's a lot more useful than the other bursts. So I may try to mess around with a little bit of them for this playthrough to challenge myself a bit, but regardless, that is bar none my favorite burst. I suppose we'll go with the lob casing. So, okay, I can't really purchase anything else anyway. So for the lob casing, I usually use the bounce casing under normal circumstances, but this is definitely one of the more useful casings. I should probably also explain bomb crafting. So yeah, I can throw them upwards. I'm sticking with bounce for now. So basically, in case you don't know, the way bomb crafting works is that you have a case which determines where your bomb goes, a powder which determines how it explodes, and a fuse which determines when it explodes. So yeah, you have quite a bit of influence, and compared to Spectre Knight and Shovel Knight, you have so much control over your arsenal in this game. It's kind of ridiculous. Your weapon is, of course, your bombs, which is something that's actually able to change, like, throughout the game. He's still the only character, and he probably will end up being the only character, who has a weapon so dynamic. And it makes the game so much fun. a lot of the platforming can come up to puzzle solving. Try to get that another time. A lot of the gameplay in terms of platforming can actually just be puzzle solving in terms of trying to figure out what bombs you need. Like, maybe not platforming, but more so the combat. Alright. So yeah, for the sheets, you have them to this weird thing. Actually, wait. I think what happens is, okay, so wait, now he stores the music. Since there's not really that many tracks that are saved in this game, there's not a ton, you give the sheets to this guy. What a guy. Okay, yeah. So, I guess I'll pick up this, even though I don't really use it too much. Sure. Okay. So, this is Arcana. This is basically this game's variation of the relics. Instead of having a solid number of how many times you can use it, the Arcana runs on a meter that will automatically refill, and as long as you haven't run out of the meter, you can use it. So, yeah. And of course, the blue jar, as we saw earlier, can refill your Arcana faster. So again, like with the variation you have in your bombs, the fact that you can change the way your jump works, and you still have Arcana, I mean, Blade Knight's definitely pretty decked out. He has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. As much as I'd love to get into the next level, I think we've gone on long enough for now. So, yeah. Hope you all managed to find some form of enjoyment after today's episode of Let's Play Shovel Knight's Spectre Tournament. Fuck. Plague of Shadows. Why do I keep getting these knights confused? Anyway, if you managed to find some form of enjoyment, please consider leaving a like and even subscribing to see the rest of the series and of course all the other games to Let's Play, because got quite a few on this channel. So yeah, hope you all have a nice day and hope to see you all in the future. Bye.